There's been a lot of eyes on LeBron James Jr., aka Bronny James, ever since he came into the league at the 55th pick in the NBA draft, going to the Los Angeles Lakers to play next to his father. And a lot of questions have been asked talking about what happened to Bronny James. What happened to the kid who could shoot at a high clip efficiently in high school? The guy who once put up 25 points, 6 3 pointers, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. And the answer is it's nothing, man. Once you get into the league, once you get into college, your role has to change, alright? You have to make a change in the way that you play basketball. You have to make a change in the way that you go about playing basketball. And Bronny James was always going to be one of the people who would have to make that change. He finished his freshman season with 4.8 points per game, 2.8 rebounds per game, and 2.1 assists per game, which doesn't tell his whole story, in my opinion, after his cardiac arrest. Um, you know, but it does tell you enough of it. All right, Bronny James was never going to be some high scoring guard that anyone like. He's not going to be a Jalen Brunson. He's not going to be a De'Aaron Fox. He's going to be a Davion Mitchell. He might be. I was like, you can't compare him to anybody else. Really, it's really hard to compare him to anybody else. He might be a Jose Alvarado. Um, and he's going to lean on his defense. He's 6'1". He's 6'1", but Bronny James is an incredible athlete. Don't forget that LeBron James Jr. is an incredible athlete. He's always been an incredible athlete, and and it's tough watching him play because a lot of people just expect so much out of him. He's not going to be anything amazing. He's not going to be anything great, but he's going to be successful in this league because he can play defense. And also, that's a shot that Bronny has to take. He's going to be a good finisher inside. It's tough, man. It's definitely tough to see him play like this. It's definitely tough, but it's what he is. It's what he's going to be. He was really good he was really good in high school. He really had some nice games in high school. It's tough, man. And I don't care about nepotism or whatever. It's not the same for him, man. Uh, he's not gonna have an offensive impact for the Lakers at all. He's not gonna have an offensive impact for anybody at all. And his career, maybe his rookie season, especially, maybe his career is going to be filled with low lights, like like that. It's going to be filled with low lights. It's going to be a lot of people attacking him, a lot of people hoping he failed, but he really has potential as a guard defensively. He really does. But he's so raw, man. Like him coming out his freshman year, I get it. LeBron James doesn't have long in this league. I get it. I really do get it. I understand. But coming out your freshman year after averaging only 5 points per game, it's just, man, it's tough. It's a tough way to come out. It's a tough way to win. It's a tough way to go. But every time Bronny James is on the court, he's going to be, in my opinion, one of the best athletes on the court. He's not going to be the best shooter. He might not be the best passer. He might not be the best defender. He might not be the best guard. He's definitely not going to be the best player. But he's going to be the best athlete. He's going to be some guy that you can leave on an island with the best perimeter player, and he could potentially hold his own. But he's going to also be a guy that you leave open on offense. He's going to be a guy that you're okay with not counting for on offense. You're okay with taking that shot. You're okay with handling the ball. You're okay with him making passes. He's going to be one of those players. Bronny James may not be nothing special in this league. Bronny James may end up being a very, very good defensive prospect in this league. But I don't think anything has happened to Bronny James. I think this is the Bronny James that we've always known, where kids go from high school versus easier competition, at a premium school like Sierra Canyon, where all the top athletes go to college, where things get a little bit harder, where things get a little bit tougher to score, tougher to defend, and now in a league where you have some of the best athletes in the world going head to head, coming at you every single time, and being LeBron James Jr. doesn't make it any easier for Bronny. I still believe that Bronny has a lot to prove in this league. I think that he will prove in this league, and I think that he will be a vital piece of defensive presence for the Lakers eventually. When? I'm not sure, but eventually.